Yes, today we're going to read our story during story time, and it's about a girl with a unique name. But before we get started, I want us to go around the room, and I want you to tell me your first name, and tell me if you were named after a family member, or a family friend, or just your mom liked the name, and she heard it on television as a character. I'll start off, but my name is Margaret, and I'm named after my grandmother. So let's go around the room and see what everybody's name is, and if they know how they got their name. All right, great. We've got some interesting stories here. Now let's take a look at the book that we're going to read today. It is Chrysanthemum. It's the title. Now, if you know about this story and you've heard it or you've read it, please let the other children who haven't answer this question. And if I need your help, I'll ask, and you can help me. But Chrysanthemum is the title, and the author is Kevin Henkes, and he's won several awards with particular book, and it's one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy it too. But based on the cover, can you tell me who the main character is? Can you tell me what the story is about? Well, I see a mouse and I see a flower. It looks like a chrysanthemum. So could it be about one, the other, or both? Do we know? I can't wait to find out. But I'm going to give you a little summary of the story, so you'll have a little bit of information before we get started. But it is about a girl with a unique name. Her name is Chrysanthemum. This book is about a little mouse with a big name. Chrysanthemum is a pretty big name. She reaches school age and goes to school. Now, I am assuming kindergarten, preschool maybe. On her first day of school, her name became the object of ridicule by jealous classmates, so people in her class were making fun of her. This is a school story about teasing, self-esteem, bullying, and acceptance. This story captures the difficult dramas of childhood. So it sounds like it's going to be a good story. What do you think? Now, we do have some vocabulary words that I want you to go to listen for. Chrysanthemum, name, unique. Unique is another word like special. Wilted, we know what wilted is. Jealous, leaves, and petals. Now, as I read this story, every time that I read the name Chrysanthemum, everyone has flower sticks, and I want you to hold them up, wave them so I can see them, but I want in a soft voice, not a loud voice. I would like for you to say Chrysanthemum and wave your stick. Now, we're going to practice. Remember, no loud voice, a soft voice. You do not have to whisper, but a soft voice, because we do have other classes that are testing and things like that. So, what are we going to do? Let's practice Chrysanthemum. Very good class. I am so proud of you. So let's get started. The day she was born was the happiest day in her parents' life. "She's perfect," said her mother. "Absolutely," said her father. And she was. She was absolutely perfect. Okay, Chrysanthemum loved the way her name looked when it was written with ink on an envelope. That's right. She loved the way it looked when it was written with icing on her birthday cake. Oh man, birthday cake sounds so good, doesn't it? And she loved the way it looked when she wrote it herself with her fat orange crayon. Ready? Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. That's right, 3 times. Very good, class. You're doing great. Get ready. Chrysanthemum thought her name was absolutely perfect. And then she started school. On the first day, Chrysanthemum, let's go. Chrysanthemum, that's right. You guys are doing great. She wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. She ran all the way. "Hooray!" says Chrysanthemum. That's right. Yay! School! She's excited. But when Mrs. Judd, who is Chrysanthemum's teacher, took roll call, everyone giggled upon hearing Chrysanthemum's name. That's right. That's not very nice. Chrysanthemum's having a rough day at school, I think. During nap time, Victoria raised her hand and informed Mrs. Judd, remember she's the teacher, that Chrysanthemum's name was spelled with 13 letters. That's exactly half as many letters that are in the entire alphabet, Victoria explained. Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Chubb. Now put your head down. If I had a name like yours, I'd change it, Victoria said as the students lined up to go home. I wish I could, thought Chrysanthemum miserably. Look at this. Now, after our story, I do have for the class post-reading questions. How did Chrysanthemum feel about her name before she started school? Why did her feelings change when she started school? I have 9 questions to engage the class with over our story. And then I do have, there were 2 topics that were raised by the story, perfection and the issue of cruelty to one another. So I do have 2 guided questions on topic perfection, and another topic, bully and peer pressure. So what I want the children to do is I want them to turn to their table buddy, and I want you to talk with your table partner about special, which is another name for unique. Unique is what our word is, and I want you to come up with a unique name. If you like any name out there that you could change your name to, I want you and your partner to talk about this. And I'm going to come around and ask you what your name is. And I'm going to ask you why, because I do need to know what the background is on your new name. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, we are changing our name. There will be name tags for you when you come in, and we will be seeing how many times a day our name is really used. Now, I did full lesson plan on this particular story. So I have multiple activities for the students. I feel that with the time constraints on teaching, that any time you begin one lesson, you should be able to segue into something else. Now, here are a couple more activities that I have for the students, and I do have some objectives and skills for learning. And here is the graphic that I used to make the flower sticks. I found a new way to recycle chopsticks that we don't use. And here is my resource list. And I'm sorry I'm not able to, I had to piecemeal this, but I've had a back injury and I can't sit very long. So I hope you enjoyed my story and my strategies, and look forward to hearing from everyone else.